No, is it good?
Doug, who is a complete TV snob.
Okay, okay?
Yeah.
Thank you. Yes.
Thank you.
Is bored to tears by most TV. He's mesmerized by it, and he taunts me. Oh, another episode this week. Oh, another episode this week. Yeah, it is a regular network, which is pretty outstanding because it's pretty sexy and
I like that actor.
And they're playing.
John
I
Rice Myers.
love him.
John Rice Myers. He did. If you've never seen The Tudors.
We started watching that, Chris and I.
That's when I fell in love with him.
The Tudors is good.
Wait, was that
It's so very R-rated.
Oh, very.
It's so very R-rated.
Very. Depending upon which of the wives we're speaking of, too.
Yeah.
Some of them were. Woohoo!
when it goes to like HBO or whatever, those they can.
They can do anything.
They can do anything.
Magic City. Is straight up sex. Just
Magic City, that's too much for us.
Straight up sexy, beautiful, as the time period was.
Which is coming, is supposed to be HBO, so I'm like, this could be interesting to see.
Well, Oak also.
Is it?
It will be HBO, so I heard. What was I going to say?
I thought that was that Baxter something.
I don't know, maybe I'm wrong.
And Tudors gave us both him and our favorite new Superman.
The new Superman, yeah, he was great. He was great, I thought. Henry Cavill,
Cavill. He was he was Henry's best friend throughout the entire thing, and he's the one who marries
Gabrielle.
Yeah. That was her gig right before.
Yeah. Oh. So yeah, my daughter. Have you ever actually watched? Todd Bruno has a thing like this. I don't know if you've seen it.
No.
Todd Bruno. Yeah, it's just people eating and talking about movies. He has a web show like that. It's amazing. Film State.
So I'm just letting you know, Todd, Mario's after your dick. Two girls and a guy eating. Two
girls and a guy eating. That's the show right there.
With food hanging out our mouths.
Speaking of which, Asian taco is amazing. Yeah, the two double features I saw today, right before you guys got here, from All Is Lost to Hobbit, are like the complete opposites. Because one is nothing, and one is like the largest cast, like a cast of thousands kind of thing. But you know what fascinated me, and I'd love to look it up. There was definitely some GoPro shots in there.
Yeah, there were. I'm guaranteeing the water was GoPro.
The water, yeah, the barrel sequence. There was like at least. I mean, they cut to it a couple times, like a point of view shot.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I'm 90% sure it was a GoPro shot. If not a GoPro, at least like some sort of like handheld, like something.
Because you can wear GoPros anywhere on your body.
Right.
Those guys could just have them attached or on to stunt people who are in.
Just
so you still get movement too.
The way it was going, the way it was like a natural movement.
And the quality also, like it goes. And he did that in Two Towers, really in a similar scene after Aragorn's like knocked out. You know what I'm talking about? Like he's knocked out, and there's a shot where like Aragorn's riding his horse, and it's just like a shot that doesn't belong in the movie. It almost looks like a blooper. And they did it in this one, and I was like, it's a very clever device to sort of like put you in the movie or take you out of the story for a second to give you that perspective of loss and first person.
And GoPros are magical.
That was my favorite. The barrel scene. That was my favorite.
That was amazing.
That was fun.
But
and you giggle. Whenever somebody gets killed, you giggle.
Colossally. Because, to me...
That was hilarious.
It was the start of it. Once he's sort of like kicking the ramp, it became this very like Buster Keaton... It became a very like, I want to say like a Buster Keaton sequence. Even from his body language, the way he was sort of like...
Yep.
And then the flawless little like execution. Now, a lot of that stuff was done before the CGI era with an amazing amount of rehearsal, but... With the CGI, it just made it like one flaw, like the whole thing where like they're mowing down. It was like one shot. So I don't know. It was extremely clever. Yeah, weeks. I would imagine weeks of shooting.
Yeah.
But when you see that, it's just such a quick cut between a real shot and a green screen somewhere a month later and cleaning it up in CGI, but you still have to choreograph this, like, bum,
Yeah, you
bum,
do.
bum, 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 bum.
That's the biggest thing for me is like thinking about like the level of films that we've done.
Yeah.
Well, you've done more, probably. You've been around bigger things a little bit, but like just thinking about, my brain goes to how do you in your mind see that? Like when I'm looking at that entire sequence of shots, like. He had to see
I can tell you right
Yeah,
now,
you can see
You know what I
that.
mean?
watching
And
the
be
whole
able
thing
to-
of what they're doing every day with the dolphins, knowing that there is a large dolphin that will be a small dolphin, knowing how everybody has to move, how everyone has to think, how everybody has to react, how everybody has... Because everything is about the FX that have to join hand in hand. So to hear them talking, what an experience. Because everything is plotted out, certainly to serve the story. Certainly not about the FX, but it will serve to make it what we couldn't do. I mean, you can't run with a little baby dolphin.
No, but that was amazing. Oh, and did you know the guy that we had there?
Jobs was he said he's the no, somebody next to him said you look like a petite Steve Jobs. And he's one of two of the designers of, you're speaking of the designers of the technology of the tail?
Yeah. There were guys there that were like Morgan Freeman's character is one guy, but they were
He's
really
the Irish guy. The one that I met.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, there was like 10 doctors who were there,
Yep.
and a lot of them are vets with amputees. No, I meant the night we're doing the thing where Hope comes in, the little baby dolphin. We had Stephen McCullough. He was an extra. He was the one that came in with the large
With the Harbor Branch people.
with the Harbor
That's
Rescue.
what I was
yeah.
telling you about. Yeah.
And he was the one that actually brought in Hope, that brought in that dolphin. So he was just standing there next to Harry Connick, but in reality, he was the one that actually ran out carrying the dolphin.
And he is such a gentleman.
Yeah.
He grabs it. You know how cold we were. He grabs a jacket off of the. He grabs a jacket that's in the shot already, established in the ambulance.
And he just gives it somebody.
Brings it over to me, and says, "You know, I suppose they're gonna need this back for when we eventually roll camera, but." Here, I want you to have this. So I'm figuring, well, if he's handing it to me, ain't nobody gonna tell him no.
That was a really tough night. It was cold.
That was very cool.
Everybody was out there.
Do you know that they had to get the medic for John?
Which John?
Morgan Stanton and John Ashton.
Oh, really? Oh, Archie. John Archie.
Archie, his he had heart palpitations.
You guys doing
No.
okay?
Yeah, we're doing great. Thank you.
Oh my gosh. That's scary.
His chest muscles began to contract to warm him. All of the little
No way.
teeny suture muscles between your ribs, and if you've ever had a good punch, you know how badly they can hurt.
Yeah, absolutely.
When you get really cold to the point of uncontrollable shivering, they'll be one of the last defenses of your heart, and that's what was happening.
Wow.
Holy crap.
So George came over, and George was like, "You inside? He's
Yeah.
with me now." Took him in, blood pressure, the whole 9 yards. You know how good George is.
I've been on movies where people get hypothermia like that. We're doing like beach scenes in December.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
That's
People
why
just
I
don't
was like, I
understand.
was keeping my jackets on, I was keeping everything on, and like they were collecting them in the baskets, but I kept mine in my purse.
Yeah,
My
sure.
purse was big enough, so I stuffed in there so I could get
That
it
works.
faster.
I was just trying to put it on the floor.
And
yeah.
Benita was really good about making sure that
Yeah.
they didn't touch them until the very end. She actually
was
made
tough.
that comment several times. Nobody touches those jackets until we're done. Actually, at one point, somebody tried to take them. Did you hear her comment?
Yeah, she got upset. She got pretty upset.
We're going to do this like a real movie.
Yeah.
They keep them until we roll.
Well, it was getting bad. It was getting cold. It was at least in the 50s.
It was
I remember we were
easily.
right by the water and the breeze and everything. You know,
That's
the
what
wind.
did it. Was a chilly,
The
humid
wind,
water.
Yeah, the wind. And when the wind would come, that would just go right through to your bones.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
And I mean, everyone was in sundresses,
Right.
and, you know, flip-flops, and I mean, you had
Thank you,
nothing.
Florida, for being so helpful.
No.
Of
That's
all
just
the weeks, how many days has it been? It's totally fine right now. Like, it would totally feel fine
It
right
would have been
now.
great today. Yeah, exactly.
But no, it's the day you're
The one day.
One day.
And they said that was 3 years to the day of the anniversary that they brought her in. The real one.
Because it was the rap
Is
party.
that why they
No,
chose it? No.
I think it was an
It's not
incredible
worked out?
coincidence.
Wow.
And they were saying that it was also almost exactly like Winter's Stranding.
Mm-hmm.
How she was found, who she was found with. The woman that found
Same
her
guy,
is the
McCullough.
same.
Both of them.
Wow.
That same guy was there for both rescues.
That's crazy.
And carried him in.
And the
Carried
woman
him
who
in.
actually discovered on the beach, there's some commonality there too.
I forget. Yeah, something weird.
It's like she has dolphin sense, so we should send her out often.
Send her. Yeah, she just goes to the beach every day. What was I gonna say? You know, like for example, like watching Hobbit, watching that whole elaborate sequence with the barrels. It's like you're never gonna know. I mean, we, the audience, will never know what was on a location,
Right.
and what was on a studio, because like thinking about Iron Man 3, like how little we actually shot on set, and then like watching this incredible like sequences, and I'm like, oh, okay, like they must have just shot the rest of that in green screen in LA that we weren't there for, and then like we just had, you know, whatever all the Miami sequences that we
Even
shot.
though you were there, do you have a hard time figuring out?
I could tell.
Well, no, because I remember shooting it.
Right.
I'm just surprised, or I remember being present for it, but I was just shocked by like how it cut together so
Seamlessly.
and then the elements that tied together. And I'm sure in their mind, you know, it was choreographed a certain way, or you know, with CG you can kind of fix your story problems.
There's a layering effect that you often hear them talking about. And I mean, shoot, even just that elevator. The number of images that they reconsulted when we got to the soundstage, because all of the business of everybody walking into the elevator. So remember, we did it at the hotel. There was the whole walk and talk of all the main characters into the elevator, ba 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 ba. Well, all the rest of it was
then
shot
a week later,
on the soundstage. So when we got there, it was one of the best recreations I've ever seen.
Yeah, we had to bring all those people back.
Half-assed. It was
whole-assed, yeah.
whole-assed. It was a whole-assed elevator. Let me tell you, big-ass elevator.
Well, okay.
Yes, winning lottery ticket.
Winning lottery ticket. Please.
Keep trying. One of these days they're just going to plop it down in front of me. I'll share. I mean, come on.
This is spicier than I thought, and I'm almost full.
Oh my gosh, you have so much left over.
I know. I'm gonna have to take taquito home.
I did a pretty good job over here.
I did too, and I was making sure to do lots of vegetables. Oh.
Oh, you did. I haven't touched my salad.
That's secondary.
No, I'll take this home. I don't know how that green thing got on my food. I didn't want that. I had all meat and cheeses on this. This green thing made it in there.
He's like, come on.
No.
A little bit.
Somebody else's greens contaminated you.
I once had a director on Bernia to see that I only had like chicken and like I had chicken and like macaroni on my plate. And he's like, you need to have a salad. I'm like, I'm fine with my chicken and macaroni. And he made me a salad and brought it back to me. And he put it, he's like, this is your salad now. It's like, okay, I have to eat the salad.
Okay.
Like, you're the boss, sir.
I've been directed by the director to eat my salad.
I didn't know when to stop.
No. Sounds like it's lunch. You can relax. It's okay.
Right there.
No, really, stand down. Stand down.
I had to direct my lunch. I have to watch Hobbit again. Because I just,
because it'll be the details.
the details.
I told Doug we were going tonight, and there was silence.
I know, I told Chris, I was like, would you be mad at me if I went and saw The Hobbit? Because you didn't see the first one. That's the first thing he said. And I was like, yeah, I don't know. I said, didn't you buy it? Because I thought we bought it on iTunes.
I have everything on iTunes.
But I haven't seen it. So, I just kind of jumped right in.
Why not? Why not?
Yeah.
I told him, of course I'll see it again with you.
Yeah, I'll see it again. I'll see it
I'll see it
again.
again. We didn't have to, pay.
No, yeah, right.
And thank you, by the way.
Thank you, yes.